This happened on September 27, 1973. The Soyuz-12 spacecraft, commanded by Vasily Lazarev with flight engineer Oleg Makarov, had just completed its mission and began its descent to Earth. But almost immediately after emerging from the clouds, communication with the crew was lost. At the mission control center up on Earth, everyone fell silent. This could only mean the worst. Meanwhile, inside the spacecraft, all hell was breaking loose. Due to a sensor failure, the descent had switched to a ballistic trajectory. This meant the capsule wasn't flying, it was essentially falling, tumbling and swinging wildly. The G-forces reached a crushing 20 grams, 3 times the normal limit. A heart could stop under such stress, a spine could snap. Their vision darkened from the extreme pressure. Lazarev later recalled that the skin on his face sagged like a mask, and he couldn't move his arm. At that moment, he heard a hissing sound. A pyrotechnic charge had fired, meant to open a reserve valve to stabilize the cabin pressure. But the system was malfunctioning, and this valve now threatened to destabilize the descent completely. It had to be blocked immediately. There were no tools at hand. Then, Lazarev's gaze fell on a piece of metal trim near his seat. He broke off a fragment and tried to jam it into the valve, but the piece didn't fit. And then he remembered the pie attack, a 5-kopeck coin he had put in his spacesuit pocket for good luck before the flight. With a superhuman effort, almost blind from the G-forces, he raised his arm against the crushing weight, retrieved the coin, and hammered it into the valve's gap. The hissing stopped. Fooled by this improvised patch, the system stabilized the pressure. A few minutes later, the capsule made a hard but safe landing on the Kazakh steppe. The crew had survived. The story of the coin that saved their lives was classified secret for decades, becoming one of the most incredible legends of the Soviet space program.